Hello, YouTube land, and welcome to the Get In and Get Out Nintendo podcast, episode 86, the final episode. Well, we'll explain. I am your host, Dantes, and of course, joining me like always, Caleones. How you doing, Caleones?
Hey, how you doing, Dantes? How you doing, everybody? And yes, there's going to be a lot of explanations, so please bear with us. We're going to be talking about what we're going to be doing. There's going to be some changes. Hopefully, we're not going to be lost in translation once we start with our other venture, but this is just on hold. It is a placeholder. At some point, we plan on continuing. It's just, well, we just don't know when. So, Dantes, go ahead and take it away so that we can, get it started. At some point, we plan on
Okay, that's you.
continuing. It's
Okay.
just we just don't
Anyway,
know when.
you're
So
sounding double,
Dantes,
so that's why I
go
got
ahead
confused
and
there.
take it away so that we can get it
Okay.
started.
I want to welcome everybody to the Get In and Get Out Nintendo podcast, episode 86. Right here at the Force In Unison gaming channel. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and hit that bell so you can make these two crazy MFs happy. Also remember, if you don't want to see our ugly faces, you can get this podcast on SoundCloud and iTunes for free. Rate us over there so you can show us love. Also, description box below. No, well, anyway, we're not doing shit right now. So anyway, Facebook at Force In Unison Gaming, and finally, and Dante says, finally go to forceinunison.wordpress.com and give some clicks and love to my boy, Caleones. With all that said, are you guys ready for one last time? I said, are you ready? For the no one in attendance and the 5 people watching around the world, let's get ready to rumble. I don't know what the hell. Caleones, I didn't send you the news. We were kind of dealing with this. So I'm going to say the news first and then we can opinion, but give me 1 second. Okay. First piece of news, Caleones, I want you to give your impressions to the Nintendo VR. Uh, well, no, wait, no. That's not the biggest news. Let's explain what's going on in our channel. So, it's all over the place right now. My brain's fried. But anyway, so we are trying to open a new channel. Basically, we're trying to make a Spanish speaking channel and just make it for Spanish because we feel there's less competition there, of course. And, our native language is Spanish. So we feel that it's gonna be better for us to explain ourselves, to do the shows that we like. We're gonna bring more guests where we're speaking Spanish only. So we are making that transition. Caleones, do you mind putting the Spanish show on the chat? And I need to put it in the description box below too. So again, we are moving to Spanish channel. It does not mean that this channel is dead. So what's gonna happen is this channel will be mostly for gameplay videos and things for Toys and More Club kids. They will do more stuff here, and and basically that's where we're gonna leave this channel for now. Just have gameplay videos. Caleones, when he gets codes, he will put in full playthroughs of those games. And then the Toys and More kids will do more stuff here in this channel as they can. There's no schedule. It's just going to be posted. Uh, so that is for now. Why we're doing this transition is because the other channel will be mostly for discussions. It's only gonna be discussion. It may have a little bit once in a while live stream, but the main goal of that other channel is just podcasting, talking about video games, discussion again with our native language. Any questions? I guess you could say, Caleones, anything you want to add to the changes that we're doing?
Well, I just want to recommend everybody, if you want to follow us on the other channel, please get some Rosetta Stone. They have some good software to teach you how to, speak other languages. So if you don't know Spanish, we would really appreciate it if you would, come over and start practicing with us. But yeah, it's, I mean, like he said, it's going to be more so about, discussions. It's going to be more so about kind of like we're doing with the Get Out podcast, the Get Out Nintendo podcast. So it's really big. So we just want to give it a chance and just to try to see what happens. Hopefully it'll work out. If it doesn't, we're still gonna be here anyway. So we're gonna give it a try.
And the reason we're doing this is because I cannot split my time, right, at all. So, uh, you know, there we go. That's the YouTube channel right there below. You guys can go in there and subscribe, please. Let's put it again. Subscribe. Again, it's only gonna be a Spanish speaking channel. Again, the reason for it is we we don't have the time to do two channels at the same time. So I prefer, you know, walking and trying over there uh, for me specifically. But Caleones, like I said, Caleones will keep the show going on, right? And then over here, Toys and More Club will keep the show going on over here, while me and Caleones, and it's gonna be more adult oriented, so there's gonna be a more uh, cursing in Spanish and stuff like that. So, uh, also the Get In en español, which is the Nintendo podcast in Spanish, Get In en español, uh, uh, is hopefully we'll do next week. Maybe we'll have a good intro. I don't know. Maybe we'll do something, or we'll just put the old intro while we put the new intro in there. But the Get In en español will be starting next week, next Sunday, hopefully. And we have talked to RX Gaming. RX Gaming will be joining us now for every Sunday, hopefully, for the Get In español, and we'll bring more people to the equation. So we want to have this new show be more debate instead of just being me and Caleones only. So that's changing. I'll have to because poor RX Gaming doesn't even know the plans. He said yes a long time ago, but a lot of stuff has been going on, so we haven't started it. So hopefully next week we start the new show. Again, let me put the description box below on the chat. That's the new YouTube channel. Please go there, support us, and hopefully you guys les gustará escucharnos a nosotros hablar en español. So anyway, with that said, Caleones, that's the first piece of news for our channel. We'll go with the second piece of news, Caleones, which is what is your impressions of Nintendo VR? I read that it had similar issues to PlayStation VR, where people are getting sick playing Zelda Breath of the Wild VR. RX Gaming is in the house. RX, remember next Sunday, we are going to start the Spanish-speaking show, Get in Spanish, and we were saying that you were going to join us, so we want to make it more of a debate. So hopefully you guys will have a good time. And here's the channel.
Yeah, and just so you know, guys, we already have the first piece of debate for next weekend. Dantes and RX, they were talking about the Nintendo 64. Dantes was saying that that's the absolute worst Nintendo console. RX was defending it.
I didn't
So
say
we're
it's the
gonna,
worst. I said it sucked.
well, in lamest terms.
Well, it did. If you count, it had great games. I'm not denying that, and it's better than the Wii U. I'm not denying that now, but it was one of the worst Nintendo consoles. But we'll go into that. No, but that one is gonna be probably for Dantes. Boiling point, whatever we call it next. We'll see. We'll see what we do. So anyway, RX is all ready for the debate. Anyway, with that, let's start with the first piece of news. Caleones, like I was saying, I heard that a lot of some people were suffering some sickness playing Breath of the Wild. Again, similar to PlayStation VR, where you get sick. Yes, I think Wii U is the worst Nintendo console, in my opinion. Anyway, Caleones, can you give the impressions of the Nintendo VR?
Well, I want to say Fusion X Dreams 1447. Welcome to the chat. Nice having you over here. I don't know, like I really want to just deviate from the other topic because taking shots at Nintendo consoles it pains me, it bothers me a lot. So Yeah, sorry, yeah, N64, sorry, Wii U. We still love you. But as far as the Labo VR goes, I mean, my kids, they put it together, they built it, they played it, and they've had a lot of fun. Especially my son. My son has been the one playing a lot of Super Mario Odyssey, especially. But as we haven't really experienced any sickness, any motion sickness or anything like that. It could be because we're more or less already used to it because of the PlayStation VR and playing a lot of games on it. They play a lot of Rec Room, especially on the PSVR. But as far as the performance, I said that I actually like it. I'm surprised that it does work. I never really thought that the 720p resolution screen for the Switch would be able to do stuff like that. But I can see in a way how certain people might be sick just because of the resolution is not as crisp, as clear as you would like it for it to be. It works and it works great, but yes, there's still some improvements. But Dantes, do you have any comments about the motion sickness? Because I really haven't experienced any. We haven't really experienced any, and I haven't really heard much of it. Anyways.
No, I heard there was an article going around that people were experiencing motion sickness with Zelda Breath of the Wild specifically, not Mario Odyssey. I don't know if because it's Breath of the Wild, there's more movement. There's maybe a reason for that. Uh, but that's what I heard. I haven't tried it out. I have suffered motion sickness with PlayStation VR. I remember a game called Robinson the Journey. That was really bad. The motion sickness in that game was really, really bad. So uh, basically, I understand you guys when you're playing VR how you can get sick. So if you're suffering, just wanted to hear the feedback, see what people thought. Caleones says that he has not encountered that much motion sickness. The question is how much time you play too, right? It depends. VR is always kind of like if you do it in short bursts, it won't kill you. But I guess your overall impressions. Are you impressed? You have both. You have PlayStation VR and Nintendo VR. Which one is better?
Well, I mean, of course, the PSVR is better just because, and especially because I have the PlayStation 4 Pro, so it does have the added resolution to it. I mean, the headset itself is a standalone headset, so it is more VR ready. The Switch, of course, uses the kind of like some goggles that you can put the Nintendo Switch screen on front of it. But I mean, you can't deny the accessibility of it because for to get the absolute best experience on the PS4 you need a PS4 Pro and then you need the PSVR and buying both of those can run you $600 plus. For the Nintendo Switch, yes, you need the Nintendo Switch system, which is $300, but the introductory rate for PSVR is the starter kit, which you can get it for $39.99. So that's, I mean, it's a lot easier to stomach and to get into it. But I'll say this: my biggest complaint about the PSVR are the cables because you can get tangled and you feel that you have it on you at all times. So that's my biggest complaint. The best thing for the Nintendo Switch that it had going, but Nintendo still took it away in some form, is that you could have made it fully portable. You don't need any cables, you don't need anything, but you're still forced to like hold it to your face. They don't have a headset that you can put on and slide in the switch and then play with the example, Zelda Breath of the Wild with the Pro controller, so you can just sit with the headset on and play with it. You need to like hold on to it and have it attached to your face. So that's my biggest complaint of it. I mean, but if you have this where you hold the switch and you need to like keep it there at all times. Um, so that's it. Kind of like takes away the biggest advantage that it had going for it, which was the of course like the switch, the portability, and not having any wires, any cabling, anything attached. So um, PSVR with the PS4 Pro, if you can get it, it is great. Get Astrobot. I mean, Astrobot is excellent for it, but still, don't overlook what Nintendo has done with Nintendo Labo VR. It is a really, really good experience. Surprisingly good. The mini games that it has, they're actually really well done. Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, it actually does look pretty nice and plays nice. And More so Super Mario Odyssey because those are VR specific stages. It's not like Breath of the Wild, which is the game itself. So it takes a little while more to optimize it, but Super Mario Odyssey, it's pretty good. So I'm looking forward to it. And Nintendo, for the millionth time, and I've been asking this since the Nintendo Switch was introduced in October of 2016. Virtual Boy collection of games and
Well,
a
the
standalone
total
headset.
10 games. You want 10 games
No,
there?
no, it was more than 10 games. It was like 17. So, but and if you count Japan, it was like 30 games. But yeah, I mean, you can do a collection of the VR Virtual Boy games, and it is actually going to sell more than it did when it originally came out. I can bet you on that because it didn't really get to a million
Well,
units sold.
RX Gaming. Basically, this is the good part why we're having RX on the new Get In Spanish show. He's saying the Nintendo VR is gonna pass the PlayStation VR in sales. Are you saying the Labo kit or are you saying overall Nintendo? Because that's a little bit tough because you need the Nintendo Switch for your Labo experience, and the Nintendo Switch already passed the PlayStation VR. So I don't know why are you saying that.
I mean, but I'll say this: it's actually it keeps being sold out. You cannot get the starter kit anywhere. It is sold out. You can only get the starter kit. Now they started offering the other standalone sets. You got to get them directly from Nintendo, so you get it from the Nintendo store, and you can order those. And if you buy them separately versus together, it's still the same price. So you can start with a starter kit and that, and then add the other ones. But I mean, it's he may have a point, even though the PSVR has sold what over 3 million
Four
units so
million,
far.
4 million,
4 million.
and it costs triple the price, so it's a little bit
Yeah,
unfair.
yeah. So yeah, it is a little unfair, but
Anyway, no, it's all good. Again, like I said, you need the Nintendo Switch. So Nintendo Switch already passed the PlayStation VR, so it's all good. Anyway, Caleones, thank you for those impressions about the Nintendo VR. I guess some point I may try it out. We shall see. Oh, I forgot though. I forgot, Caleones. You need to say that. Remember what I told you, or you just froze in time? Yeah, we lost
yeah, I don't
Caleones.
know. I don't know what happened. Like Skype just went kaput
No,
and
you're
it
good. You're
disappeared.
good. So, a little tip, guys. You can play Nintendo VR games through the PlayStation VR. So if you wanna feel a nice looking VR headset instead of holding the cardboard and play Nintendo VR games, you can play them through the PlayStation VR. There's a trick. Look for it in Google. Google that shit, and then you guys can play in a nice headset. Uh, Zelda Breath of the Wild. So anyway, Caleones, second piece of news. Persona S. Oof. Ugh. Where do we start? Persona S was announced, and it ended up being called Persona 5 Scramble. It's basically a the Dynasty Warriors, Hyrule Warriors type of game. And all hell broke loose on the Nintendo fan base because everybody wanted. And Caleon's frozen time again. Yeah, Caleon's frozen time again. Anyway, he'll probably be back. Give him a minute. Anyway,
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I'm so sorry, guys, but I'm gonna try to talk about this one quick. I'm so glad in a way, in a separate way, because I really want Persona 5 to be on the Switch, but because we have people like Marcus Sellers, we have people like Liam, I think it's Robertson, we have those insiders that they kept saying, "Oh, Persona 5 is gonna come to the Switch. It's gonna be on the Switch." We heard it from sources, from reliable
well, they're
sources, and
probably
all of
gonna
this,
say
and
Caleones. They're gonna say, well, we were half right. The sources said that a Persona 5 game was coming. Oh, RX Gaming. Hey, you want to join? You want to talk about Persona 5? Because this is a hot topic. This is going to be the biggest topic. But anyway, uh, think about it. Oh, and if RX, you want to join, just get in Skype and I'll put you in. But Persona 5, they were going to say that right because they heard that a Persona 5 game was coming. But it wasn't the real Persona 5. It was Dynasty Warriors, which I think could be cool. Caleones, right? I think a lot of people will have fun in it. I was more laughing about the meltdown in Twitter. You know, people saying take Joker out of Oh, Smash. Oh my God, what the hell Nintendo did that? Why the hell Nintendo allowed Joker to be in Smash if they were not getting Persona 5? Guys, if you're really that interested in Persona 5 and you want Persona 5 Royale, which is the complete edition, kind of like Persona 4 Golden, there's PlayStation. They're cheap now. Buy them $150. The PlayStation 4 is going to be like $150, $200 by the end of this year. Trust me. You guys can buy the little system. There's big boys exclusives there, for the big kids. So if you want to try that out, go and buy a PlayStation 4. You have your God of Wars, your Spider-Mans, coming up, The Last of Us. There's some pretty good shit. So just buy the PlayStation 4, play Persona Royale, and you'll be fine.
This is Dantes trying to get the PS4 to 100 million sales. This is all he wants. He's right now he's begging for PS4 sales.
Well, it's you're the one suffering because it's gonna surpass the Wii pretty soon. But anyway, so anyway, just get it. Stop port begging. The only thing I'm asking you guys is stop port begging. The port begging is tiresome. I see my Twitter feed. I'm like, guys, come on. I know it sucks, but you guys just had Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy IX, and Final Fantasy XII came out on the Switch. Plenty of RPG love there. If you've never played those games, those are one of the best RPGs of all time.
And those are the main ones. We're not even counting the mystery dungeons, the pocket edition for Final Fantasy 15, Crystal Chronicle, which is the one that I'm really looking forward to, and that's one that I really want to play on our channel when it comes out. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. I had a lot of fun with it on the GameCube, and I just want to see how it comes out.
Okay, I saw RX get online. We'll see if we can add him. Let's try it. Give me a second here.
And just in case anybody's confused, I don't have any like green screen or anything behind me. It's actually just a white wall with nothing on it. It just seems like I'm like superimposed in front of it, but I'm not. It's just a white wall.
RX, I call you. You didn't pick up the phone, so let us know when you're ready to join. Okay. So, Caleones, let's continue with this. What I'm saying is there's plenty of RPGs still. RX saying he's fixing his mic. We'll give him a minute.
Well, plenty of RPGs and the best RPG of this generation.
Which one? Oh, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Wait. A lot of people could say Persona is the best RPG this generation. I haven't played it, but could be.
Well, I'll say this. The top 3 from what
it's a higher Metacritic.
Well, we know why. We know why. But Persona 5, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and Dragon Quest 11. So those are the top 3 for this generation.
No, you're forgetting the Beast. You know which one you're forgetting? Because you haven't played it. That's why.
Did you play it?
Yes,
Octopath Traveler.
Yes, I just finished. I did everything in the game and put 120 hours in the game, Caleones. Don't you think that's quality time?
Yeah, and then you're gonna have to do another summary of how many hours you put in on the games. Like it's crazy. How many hours have you put in on Xenoblade Chronicles 2?
530 something hours. Yeah.
530 something hours on Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So this is why the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is our most viewed video in our channel, because we got the Xenoblade expert over here.
I may take that video and put it in Spanish and put it in the other channel.
That'll work. We're just gonna try to start translating whatever we can.
Yeah, all the gameplay videos that we have short, we might just do a translation in Spanish and go for it.
Yep. Yeah, we'll do anything with 1,000 views and above. We're just gonna migrate it in Spanish.
Anyway, no, there's Persona 5 is one of the best RPGs. I'm not denying that. I know it sucks. Look, I was joking around, and I know the hopes were high, but admittedly, I'm not sorry to say this. It's kind of you guys' fault because no one confirmed. Jason Schreier, who has way more, I think, insider cred than the people that Caleones said, told you months ago that there was no Persona 5 coming for the Switch. There was even a Persona 5 that it was like a spin-off, not the Persona 5 for the Switch. So you guys got too excited. I understand Joker, but there have been plenty of characters, Caleones, right? Who has been in Smash that are the mainline game hasn't been in Nintendo for a while. Snake, right? When was the last time you had a main Metal Gear game on the Switch, right? And Snake is on
Um,
Smash, right?
it was just the Snake Eater port, but it wasn't for a main Nintendo system. It was for the handheld. So
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, you see what we're saying. And then the original Metal Gear, who got recreated to the GameCube version, which was a pretty good version too. Anyway, so what other characters we have that are third party? Okay, the Castlevania games, the Castlevania characters, Simon Belmont and Richter, their collection did not come to the Switch, and it was announced for PlayStation, and the two characters are on freaking Smash. So being a third party character and being on Smash, it does not at all guarantees that that game is coming to the system. But you have to understand Nintendo doing this because of a business decision is expanding the audience. How many people have bought Smash? How many people right now are buying Smash because, oh my god, I didn't care about Smash, but I love Persona 5 on PlayStation and I have a Switch. Everybody has a Switch as a secondary console. Oh, let's go buy Smash now. And Smash is selling. And the reason, the reason I know this is because I checked how to get to Elite Smash status. And originally, to get to Elite Smash, Caleones, you needed 4.2 million points to get to Elite Smash status. Because the pool has grown since Joker came out. Right now has gone up to 4.5 million to get to Elite Smash. And
and you are at what right now?
right now I'm 4.3.
Right.
And I cannot get there, dude. Once you start facing people at 4.3, they're just good. So, but my point to that is that if I would have done this, I would have got better at Smash faster. I would have made it to Elite Smash in December. But because people are just keeps buying and buying the game, the pool has grown so high that now it's at 4.5, Caleones.
Yeah.
That
So what
is
we're saying
crazy.
is, if instead of having Smash sales, Smash would have had Street Fighter Five sales, Dantes would have made it.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
yeah. Probably yes. Yes. I
yeah,
probably
because
would have made
because
to Elite.
because Arms, even Arms, sold better than Street Fighter Five.
But my point is that third-party characters, Caleones, right? It helps. It helps sell Smash. It's a good business decision. I don't know if you have anything to add.
Well, I mean, we're still gonna get a Persona 5 game. Like you said, it's not the proper RPG game. It is the warrior esque types game. So yes, it still benefits to have Joker on the game to help promote it. Also, don't forget that Persona 5 is not the only game in the universe that we're gonna be receiving. Like Shin Megami Tensei 5 is actually where Persona spun off from. So Shin Megami Tensei was that was the main series. Persona 5 is just a part of that series. So it still benefits as a whole to have those. But my biggest disappointment is not that Persona 5 is not coming, is that Tokyo Mirage Sessions still hasn't been announced for the Nintendo Switch as a port. That's a game that it's being lost on the Wii U. I'm sorry, I love the Wii U, but still, we have so many games on there that have performed great on the Switch. Once we made the port, that one is still stuck on the Wii U. It needs to be on the Switch, and especially now, we're gonna have Fire Emblem Three Houses coming out. Then we're gonna have the Shin Megami Tensei 5 game coming out. Just put Tokyo Mirage Sessions there in between, somewhere in between, because that game deserves another chance, and I bet you it will sell 2 or 3 times more than it did on the Wii U. We need to have that one. So if there's any game that people need to be angry about, it's not Persona 5. It is Tokyo Mirage Sessions not being on the Switch.
Okay. RX hasn't been able to join. So we'll let him if he gets in, then we'll let him have a discussion about Smash and Joker and Persona. So we'll let that. So we'll move on. Caleones, the Sonic trailer thoughts.
Well, my kids liked it, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I'm saying that it is like everybody is saying that it didn't really look like Sonic. It looked like a little kid that had a Sonic Halloween costume on, and he was running around with it. I know that the entire backlash that happened, the people working on the production coming out and saying that they're going to work on the design and change it. I know that they say things like, this is their creative vision, but I'm pretty sure a lot of designers from the very beginning they were saying, "This sucks. This is horrible. I don't like it." But we got the people with the money saying, "No, this is good. This is gonna appeal. This looks like I'll be on the Chipmunks, so it is good to go. Look how many millions I'll be on the Chipmunks make. So this is gonna." And then after the negative backlash from the design, they then turn around and say, "Oh wait, there's actually something wrong with it." Where they could have probably listened to the designers from the very beginning, and they could have not gone through all of this negativity. But at the same time, um, any publicity is good publicity. So it did indeed get a lot of people talking, and it was a pretty engaging topic because you had uh, people from both sides saying it's okay, it's fine, this is just meant for kids, and then you have the others. My Starlink just fell out of nowhere. So, but um, it's it is something. Yes, it is for the kids, but at the same time, they had so many puns. They had so many things for the older players, and this is not really for the older crowd because it is. It was just sad seeing what they've done to Sonic. Finally, they had something going for it. They had Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania is one of your favorite games of the Switch. I played it. I enjoyed it. It was a return to form for Sonic, and then they do this to Sonic. So it's like Sonic can't catch a break. Something is always happening to the poor fellow. So um, I don't know. Like I laughed a little. I guess the best thing about the trailer is getting the old Jim Carrey back. Like the how he used to act and before. So at least that was a positive. But it needs redesign badly. I'm glad that they're going back to the drawing board. Hopefully, it's not going to be too much when it comes to uh, development time because the movie is slated to come out in November. So I'm not sure how much it can change from now until November. But like I said, the kids liked it. I didn't. Um, but they're going to change something. So we'll see what happens. So what was your impressions? And I'm pretty sure you showed your kids as well, so you can tell us from both sides.
Wait, 1 second. Let's see if RX. RX, can you hear me?
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yep, we're good.
Oh,
From
Yeah.
okay,
from the
okay.
heavens, RX Gaming. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine, playing that Mortal Kombat. But
Mortal
yeah.
Kombat, nice, nice, nice. Welcome to the show, RX. I was just telling the crowd, that we're switching to the Spanish channel, hopefully starting next week, and that you were gonna be a recurring guest in our show starting next Sunday. We're gonna be doing a lot of Spanish. We want it to be more debate. Caleones is also.
Do the quick shout out on the chat.
Oh,
Oh, cool. Oh, what's up, cool drummer? Welcome to the stream. But anyway, RX, I was saying that, and then we're hoping that you're a big part of the new Spanish speaking channel. Uh, so we're excited. Hopefully, we'll start next week, and we can go from there. But because of saying that, right? Let's start with the one topic that you wanted to talk about for sure. RX Persona 5S.
Yeah, it sounded like he took it personal. So yeah,
How
go ahead.
how was
I
that news?
took it personal, man. Oh God. Oh man, tough. First of all, I just can you answer me this question? Do they have any exclusivity to Sony. Like I was looking for it, but I can't find nothing that leads to they having like that inclusivity with PlayStation. Is that even a thing?
To my knowledge, no. Sega owns
Oh,
Atlas. Sega
mhm.
right now, but look, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna
Okay.
give you a little bit of hope for people who wants Persona 5 on the Switch, and here's why. Sega had an awful uh, physical year in business. Sega vowed that a lot of their games who are exclusive to systems are gonna go multi-platform. This include games like what was that game in PlayStation that they do that it's like a mini open world. Caleones, forgot the name right now. I'm blanking. Uh,
Uh,
for Sega, from Sega, the one that is exclusive. Uh, God, I'm blanking. Oh, Yakuza, the Yakuza series, right?
Oh,
So the
Yakuza.
Yakuza series, I'll bet you there's a high chance that game, Caleones frozen in time again. Hopefully we'll give him a minute until he comes back. But Yakuza, it's an exclusive, not exclusive, it's still a multi-platform, but console-wise, it's only console exclusive is on PlayStation. That tells me because of how bad Sega did on their numbers, and Atlus, remember, is owned by Sega. It is a high possibility that Persona 5 will be coming to the Switch. I bet on it. Sega said it, that they're moving away from exclusives more. They're going to go more
Yeah.
multi-platform. So I'll bet you that you're going to see it at some point. And that also means the games that have been exclusive to the Nintendo platform, like Shin Megami Tensei, are probably going to be on PlayStation at some point too. So it goes both ways, right? So I think it's fine. But anyway, I hope that answers your question.
I want Persona 5, but I don't want to give up Shin Megami Tensei 5. So how can we work that out?
Cool.
Oh,
Cool.
man.
Drummer is saying that he speaks Spanish. Cool. We hope to see you there next Sunday. Anyway, but that answers your question, RX?
Yeah, because I'm like, okay, if there's no exclusivity, I'm guessing that Alice or Sega doesn't like money. That's all I'm saying.
No,
They
trust me,
don't-
they like money. After
Oh.
those numbers came out, they were crying for money.
Oh, so he said tip Sega and Atlas. Put Persona 5 on Switch. Case closed. That's it. Yeah.
It will happen. Now let's going back to the question, the original question. Like, how you took the news when Persona 5S was announced?
I lost it. Like, all my hope just went down the drain. Like, oh man, it was the worst.
So it was like your girlfriend telling you that she's actually a guy, something like that.
Yeah.
What? Caleones, what the fuck? Okay, anyway, sorry, I don't curse in this show, but anyway. That's gonna happen more in the Spanish show. I promise you guys that. There's gonna be a couple of cabrones going down there. Okay. So RX. So it broke your heart when Nintendo announced it. I mean, Atlus announced it.
Yes, I got a notification and I saw I'm watching the trailer, and I see him just hacking and slashing. And I'm like, whoa, what is this? And then it just Persona 5 scrambles. I gave up. I just gave up, man. On that series coming to Switch.
So you're saying it's not Persona 5S as in Persona 5 Switch? It's just Persona 5 Scramble? Because everybody swore that it was Persona 5 Switch.
No, I thought it was Persona 5 Switch, and then they hit me with a rock, and they were like, "Nope, you must have thought." Okay, and they hit me with the scrambles, man. And I just can't take it.
But the game could be good. The game could be good.
Yeah. That's what I said about Hyrule Warriors, and that's what I said about Fire Emblem Warriors.
Yep.
They're so repetitive. I can't take it, man.
I understand. Some people don't like those type of games. I understand. Trust me.
Yeah.
I only played Hyrule Warriors, and that was plenty for me, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, I would be in if they do Xenoblade Chronicles Warriors. I mean, I'm down for that shit, for sure. Quick, I'll buy it.
Or just put Rex, Pyra, and Mitra in Smash. Just put them in Smash.
Ain't happening. We're only getting a Shulk, and I'm not even using Shulk anymore in Smash, though.
How would that work? Xenoblade like Warriors. How would that work? Like, what's the story? Like, there's
that one is easier because Xenoblade stories are all fucked up anyway. But I would say, no going to spoilers. You guys know if you got the DLC, there's a couple things there that happen where the two worlds collide and they explain it. So I think if you're a fan of the series, there's always they will work out. I mean, they did Hyrule Warriors and they have all the characters from all the Zelda, like Ocarina of Time, Link Between Worlds, and everybody was there, right? So I mean, they can do it. It's fine. They can figure it out.
Man, I still have to finish that Torna. I hate. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I don't like that one.
Dude, you need to finish that. That ending is awesome on that game. And it only takes like 10 hours to beat. So
Oh wow.
yeah, you can do it. You can do it. But going back now, how you feel, RX, about people disowning Joker in Smash because they didn't get Persona 5? Yes.
People are doing that?
Yeah. Yeah, they were on Twitter. People were like, man,
Come
they were pissed. They were
on.
saying, Nintendo take Joker out of Smash. They didn't get you what you guys needed. But I was explaining, like I was explaining to Caleones, like there's characters already there that the main games are not in Nintendo system. And I brought the example of Snake, Metal Gear Solid. When was the last time we had a main Metal Gear game on a Nintendo console? GameCube was the last time. GameCube.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean that your character's there. Now, what that means for Nintendo when they bring third party characters is, fans from Persona who have PlayStation, they go, oh my god, Persona, I love Persona. My favorite character is in Smash. Oh, I may buy a Switch and I may buy Smash just to play with that character, right? And that's the smarts of putting third party characters. Now, the bad part of doing that is that now you have the Smash fans, the crazy ass people just asking for crazy characters all over the place consistently. That's the sad part about it. But business-wise, it makes sense. We're waiting to see the next character Smash. I didn't find it wrong. Like I said, when Sega announced their fiscal year and they lost over 70% revenue, and they said that everything was going multiplat, I said, okay, this is your chance, guys. You just give it a couple more years. I'll bet you the Persona Royale is the one who's gonna be coming to the Switch at some point, right? So we'll see. Anyway, with that, we were talking RX. We were talking about the Sonic trailer. Did you see the Sonic trailer?
Unfortunately I did, yeah.
Okay. Caleones said that yeah, it looked weird. Any thoughts from you?
I'm gonna tell you guys this. It looks disgusting, but the name is what's gonna sell it. People might hate it, but they're just gonna buy it to see how bad it is. That's one. And on top of that, I work with little kids. I'm an after school teacher, and I show them the trailer. I work with little kids, and they were like, "Oh my, it's Sonic!" So I'm like, "Oh, Sonic!" So I'm like, okay, like when it comes to little kids and stuff like that, they're gonna love it. No matter how Sonic looks, they're just gonna buy it to see, their favorite mascot there. So when it comes to like grown people like us and seeing Sonic in that light, um, we might hate it, but like to like kids, they might think like, oh, it's just Sonic. They don't know about the games like as well that we do, so they just gonna like it just because of the character. So I think it's gonna sell just because of that.
Okay. I'm gonna be a little bit contrarian here. Yeah, the design sucked. Yeah, the movie looked bad. He had Jim Carrey. I don't know, it may be good. I don't know.
No,
it had the old Jim Carrey in it.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe Jim Carrey needs a couple of bucks. He may put some interest in this. It may be good. I don't know. Video game movies suck. You guys have to remember. You know what was the best video game movie of all time? Detective Pikachu has not come out. Let me put it that way. And we're going to talk about that. Right now it's at Rotten Tomatoes 70%. So it looks like it's a good movie. Ooh. Now, you know what was the greatest video game movie of all time? Mortal Kombat 1. You watch that movie now, that movie suck ass. So my point to that is that Sonic could be better than Mortal Kombat 1. so let's give it a shot. And we're also getting a Mario movie made by Illuminations and probably going to be a cartoon movie. So I believe that movie is going to be well made. So
in 2022. So they already said it's going to come out in 2022.
So there's hope. Sonic, there's hope for not to be sucky. Anyway, let's go to the next piece. And I took a bottle of water while you guys talk. But first, Caleones and RX. Thoughts? Detective Pikachu currently has a 70% Rotten Tomato score. Oof. Are you guys excited about the movie? And I'll let you guys talk while I get a bottle of water.
I am super excited about the movie. Super excited. I can't wait to see it. There's two reasons why I really want to see it the first time, like in the first day. and that's because I want to get the card. There's an exclusive Detective Pikachu Pokemon card.
Whoa. So you're saying that if we go to the theater on the first day, they're gonna have the exclusive Pikachu card, the Detective Pikachu?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. So
That you can't buy anywhere else that first day. Yeah. And on top of that, it just Pikachu looks like Pikachu. Sonic does not look like Sonic. So I want to see it just because of that. And it looks, I've never played. This is going to be interesting for me because I've never played the Detective Pikachu games or the series. I don't know if there's a series or something, but I want to see the movie to see what's going on with like what is Pikachu all about. So I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, and I think the one of the things going forward is everybody loves the design of Pikachu or Detective Pikachu. Everybody loves the design of all the other Pokemons that have appear on the screen. People that are from the video game spectrum, it's like universally they all absolutely love it. The only ones that are kind of like reluctant to the film itself is critics that have never played the games before, and some of them have said it like I've never played a Pokemon game before, and this movie blah blah blah. So if you are a fan of Nintendo, if you're a fan of Pokemon, it's like more than likely you will be a fan of the movie as well. So it has a lot going for it. Like Dantes said, it is being heralded as the best video game movie ever made. Not that, I mean, that was, I mean, the other ones are not really that great. So that doesn't really say much. But they said that the movie really is good. There's some fun to it. There's some heart to it as well. I already told my wife. I told my kids. We're all gonna be there. We are all gonna see it on the first day. So I'm sorry. Whatever plans we had, they don't exist anymore because we're gonna be over at the theater seeing it. And she's giving me some looks over here, but she knows she's gonna be there. Especially now that RX Gaming said that there's some exclusive card that you can get on premiere night. So yeah, even more so to go there. And the other question is, Dantes. Well, actually, I got another question for you, both of you. But what do you think so far about Detective Pikachu? And then I'll ask the other question.
Go ahead, RX.
Like I said, I love it, man. I love it. I like, which is funny. Yeah, you know what's funny? I don't know if you guys know this, but there's Detective Pikachu, and they're also going to do another movie, like a remake of the first ever Pokemon movie. You guys ever seen that?
No. Yes. They actually shown the is that like a 3D?
The CG.
The CG. Yeah. It's funny how Detective Pikachu looks amazing. The people love him, praise it, and then you go and see the other movie, and it just looked like crap.
But it doesn't. I'll say like look at it more. The more you look at it, the more it grows on you. But yeah, I mean you cannot compare because I mean you the big budget that Detective Pikachu has versus the other one.
Yeah,
it's I mean there's a difference there, but they're saying that this might start like a Pokemon cinematic universe. So it's going to be interesting how this is going to turn out. How like what other movies we're going to get, because if it makes a lot of money, the studio is going to want to make more, of course. So we'll see what direction it takes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna say this. So the first time I heard the concept, Ryan Reynolds was cast for Detective Pikachu. I said, wow, this sounds like a train wreck. And I like Ryan Reynolds, the Godfather. I love Deadpool. So, but I was like, what the hell they're doing? Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu. What the hell? And then the trailer came out, and I hadn't seen it, and Caleones was, oh my God, you have to see the trailer. The trailer looks good. I'm like, dude, I'm not interested. I'm not watching that crap. That's what I said to Caleones. Then I decided to watch the trailer, and I said to Caleones, and you can ask him. I said straight out, I said, dude, this movie's going to be good. Like the trailer, it's one of those few trailers that it makes the movie look good. It makes the movie that it's going to be a good movie. And a couple of trailers that I've seen that I knew the movie was going to kick ass. Like one, Deadpool 1, the original Deadpool, that first trailer, I was like, oh my God, this movie's going to be awesome. The other was Shazam. I thought when I saw the trailer, I said, okay, that movie's going to be good. I kind of misfired on that one a little bit. The movie was good. It wasn't great. But Detective Pikachu, I saw the trailer. I said, this movie's going to be good. And I think you can see the scores. It's showing it's gonna be the best video game movie of all time for now until Mario comes out in 2022. Uh, but maybe it just shows that
Yeah, I see what you did there.
yeah, it just shows that if you take the IP and you treat it the right way, you don't try to change it too much. Because the problem with video game movies is, an example, why superhero comic book movies are working so well. They have changed a little bit of the story, but the essence of what makes those heroes where they are has kept. Marvel has done a really good job. That right now, Avenger Endgame's just destroying everything because they build these characters with love and with the essence of the original characters. They change some stuff, yeah. It's normal that you're gonna go to the movie to change some stuff, but you can't change the characters or the essence of the movie. So what happened with the original Mario Brothers movie, right? The movie doesn't have anything to do with the Mario story or mythos or whatever, nothing at all. So that movie was a train wreck. And then, or they tried to change too much, characters. Right now we hear talking about the Uncharted movie, and right now they're already making Drake's young, and it's like a young, they're already changing everything about it, right? So that's where you get into mistakes. Where Detective Pikachu, I believe, stayed the right path, correct way of selling this movie and making the movie, making a video game movie. You don't have to change because it's a video game. You don't have to change everything about it to make it work. You just have to keep it the same, similar to the original story. A lot of people would love to see the Last of Us movie, well made, right? But I would be scared if they ever do a Last of Us movie because they're gonna change so much, that it's not gonna be even The Last of Us, and that's what's gonna happens with video game movies. So anyway, I'm happy for Detective Pikachu. I will go see it, and I'm proud that finally we have one video game movie that it doesn't suck.
Well, I mean, if they make a The Last of Us movie, at least they can have the proper Ellen Page on there, not the fake one. But as far as the Detective Pikachu, I think next one is either they continue with another Detective Pikachu movie, or they're gonna start doing the proper Pokemon saga. And I'm pretty sure they're looking at Pokemon and they're looking at Harry Potter. They're looking at how you can have those three established characters making five, six, seven movies, being a complete saga. And I think if it is well done, that's something that they can do with Ash, Misty, with the whole crew. So that's something that I would like to see. It is a lot harder to produce because yes, there is a Detective Pikachu game. Yes, some people know how the story more or less goes, but it's not really the game itself. It's not mainstream. It's not the like the Pokemon games, the proper Pokemon games that millions upon millions and millions of people have played them. Let's Go. It's kind of like a recreation of those as well. So even new players are reintroduced to those games as well. So it is going to be harder to translate those. If they somehow manage to do it, it's going to be billions of dollars in revenue because the materials is there. And one of the things that we need to go back to is Pokemon. It is the biggest entertainment IP in the world. Bigger than whatever Disney has, bigger than whatever anybody else has. Pokemon is the one that makes the absolute most money out of everything. So yes, there is demand there. There is an audience there. We just hope that, like Detective Pikachu, if they do the proper Pokemon series, that they do it with love and care, and that they pay tribute and homage to the original material.
Well, we shall see. And with that, let's go to the last piece of news of tonight so we can end the show. The Nintendo Switch Online, excluding trial users, has now 9,800,000 accounts. And out of those 9.8 million, 2.8 million of those have downloaded Tetris 99 and played it.
Wow.
Caleones and RX, what do you think about those numbers? And do you think Nintendo is doing good with their Nintendo Online?
Well, I guess that's more subscriber than PS Now has. So that's the thing.
Oof.
But
Not
it's
not the same.
Shot fire.
I know.
It's not the
Everybody
same.
duck.
I
It's
still
not the,
needed to say it.
it's
I
not the
still needed.
same.
I've had
Shot
it right
fire.
here. I've been wanting to say it
It's
for a
not the
couple of
same.
weeks.
How many PlayStation Plus accounts against Nintendo Online accounts? Oh, wait. PlayStation Plus made more money than the whole physical year of Nintendo. Yeah. Okay, let me put that there. But good, go ahead, Caleones.
Which is why Nintendo changed to a paid service with Switch Online. Um, I mean, it makes sense, yeah, to to take it there. But I don't know. I think it's surprising, especially since they're taking out the the trials, so they're not counting those, so they're not cheating really when it comes to the numbers. It is still not
Leave that for
quite,
Xbox.
yeah, but yeah, he needed to say that one. But yeah, I think it's surprising. They still can do better. They had pretty good promotions. Like if you have like Amazon Prime and you have Twitch Prime, then you can get Switch Online free for a year for a single user. Or I mean, the plans are not really that bad. We can do $35 for up to 8 people as well. So that's they have certain things going for it. In reality, I actually wouldn't really mind it being $60 for a year if that meant that they're gonna have a great online service, because the first one that's gonna complain about it is gonna be Dantes. He's already tired of being disconnected when playing Smash Online, and it just I don't know, like if Nintendo wants to build a big esports portfolio, they have Smash Bros. Ultimate, they have Splatoon 2, they have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so they have games that they can take even to the esports audience. But without a strong online infrastructure, it's not going to get there. Without a strong online, people are not going to be subscribing to the service without the strong online and additional offerings, because right now we're only getting NES games. Uh, it sounds like maybe by E3 they may make an announcement for Super NES,
They
but
better.
it's still not enough. We're still not quite there. So they this is I mean, they haven't been out for a year, so Nintendo hasn't been doing the online subscription for the paid online subscription for a year yet. It started last September, so hopefully by that 1 year anniversary, it's going to look better. But so far, we haven't really seen many improvements when it comes to the online. And the biggest one, when we try to download Joker for Smash Ultimate, nobody could. Like the whole network went down for I don't know how long. So there's still a lot to be fixed. And my question to you guys would be, do you think Nintendo will fix it, or is the fix gonna come by going with Xbox Live? So, I mean, what's gonna be the best alternative?
Yeah, go ahead, Alex.
Yo, I better Xbox better talk to Nintendo. Like I'm getting tired of that online. To be honest, man. Freaking, I had when was the last time I used that NES thing, man? The last time I used it, I just remember I had like 20 new games I had to open up because I haven't used that app, man. That's one. Secondly, um, you guys know I'm a recent Wii U owner. I skipped the Wii U, right? How
Like
in
a
the
lot of
heck?
people did. No worry.
Yeah, yeah. I just got it for virtual console. I want to play old game and I want to pirate them or like emulator whatever.
I
The point.
didn't I didn't hear that. I didn't hear it, but
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
wasn't said.
How the Wii U has a headphone jack on the damn pad. The eShop is not laggy like the eShop on the Switch. How it has more feature than the Switch, and we're paying for the Switch online. It blows my mind. When I had my Wii U for the first time and I was navigating the menu, I'm like, bro, why don't we have this? Why don't we have this? And the fact that we're paying $20 is really at first when I didn't own a Wii U, I was like, it's $20, whatever. But now that I have a Wii U and I see all the feature that I could, I could search the web and whatever, and I can't do that on my Switch. It's just, it's just sad.
Um,
Okay,
I'll
so
say
Dantes,
this.
yeah, go ahead and start with the rant.
No, no, I'm not gonna rant too much. I'm kind of think a little bit done with Smash. I'm finally started playing Bloodborne online. Bloodborne, so pretty good game. So, but I was trying to get to Elite Smash, RX, and once I knew that it was 4.5 million points to get there, I kind of gave up. But I got up to 4.3 million, right? So I was playing a lot online in Smash last week or so, and I was getting disconnected like a mother effer, and it was tiresome. It was sad, and it was like Nintendo for this game, any game at all that you needed dedicated servers. It was Smash because this is your the game that people buy online for. It's the only I
Yes.
think it's more even more than Mario Kart, I believe, because it's more competitive, right? So it is sad. I don't think they should charge. I think they needed to do like PlayStation, which was they started offering PlayStation Plus first as an option with online for free, and then once their online got better, then they charge online on the PlayStation 4th generation. That's what Nintendo should have done. They should have offered better games like Tetris 99, which is an awesome game. Games
Yeah.
like that to entice people to buy the online, like PlayStation. With PlayStation Plus, originally on the PlayStation 3, there was banger after banger. Great games that they were offering for free to get you to the PlayStation Plus. Now they offer crap, but in the old days on PlayStation 3, they offer really good games on PlayStation Plus, right?
Well, and not only that, but they will give you a PlayStation 4 game, a PlayStation 3 games, and PS Vita games as well. So you could
Yep.
get like two games, so for each and every month.
Yep.
So that was really cool.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. Nintendo don't have to like give us brand new games. They have a great library from Wii U and down. You could give us old game, man. I could be stuck, bro. I'm playing Mario 64. I've been playing Mario 64 like for like a week now. You know, like I haven't touched my Switch that often. Just me playing Mario 64. They have a great library of just great games. They don't have to give us brand new games, and they're not doing that. They're
Yeah,
not doing
I
that.
agree.
It's
I agree.
crazy.
But that was my point that they could have start the service that way first,
Yeah.
build a fan base, and then you charge online during the Nintendo Switch 2 era or something like that when your online is up to par. The online is not up to par. Peer to peer, it's not acceptable. It is not. When you're playing Smash, it is not acceptable because if you get into a match with someone who's shitty internet, trust me, you're gonna be cursing with the lag, right?
And
So
I mean, it makes me feel bad because I mean, how many times were we doing the Force Innocent streams? We were playing Smash, and we had to tell somebody, "Hey,
yeah,
I mean, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to get out. Like I know that you're trying to play with us, but because your internet is bad and you're making us be slow, you're gonna have to leave the match and not play it. I mean, like we do not want to say that to people. That makes us, like forces, in a spot that we don't want to be in. Uh, if one doesn't really necessarily work, then piggyback off the other ones. But us having to tell people that they have to leave the match because they're making us slower, I mean that's no good. We
that's
don't like that.
mhm.
okay, and with that, let's start ending the show because I need to continue watching Game of Thrones. Anyway, but with that, I want to say something as we end. Yeah, I'm here with RX and Caleones, but I want to thank guys for support this show for the 86 episodes that we did it. It doesn't mean that it's dead. We could come back to this show if the Spanish speaking one doesn't take off. So if that happens, then we may be back here with a tail between our legs. But uh, but still, I still want to appreciate the people who supported, the ones that started with us from the start. We don't see as much, but Dick. Who else are from OG Caleones? Remind me some OG people.
I mean, there's some
Cool
OG people
drummer
like
is OG. Linky always supports.
it's that guy.
It's that guy 6969. Of course, Luis Rodriguez, which we haven't seen in a while. Hopefully, you're fine, dude. Uh, you know,
Eddie.
Eddie. People
Yeah.
like that who started from the scratch. We really appreciate it. But we're also excited to take it to Spanish because I feel, again, being our native language is going to be more fun. We're going to make it more like a barber shop talk. So we're going to have it fun. We're going to be some shots fired during the show, but it's all going to be all in good in games. And and we're gonna have a good time, and that's what we want to do, and that's what we're hoping that you guys come and join us, right? So it's sad at the same time that we're ending this show, but at the same time, it's because we're moving to something different. And go support us in the new channel. Let me put it the new channel again down there in the chat. Go there, look at that right there. Go subscribe. Support us over there too. Even if you don't speak Spanish, go support us, watch us, and we go from there. But still, I appreciate it. We have met really good people like RX Gaming here in this community. We appreciate the friendship, and hopefully we go from there. Fusion, don't worry, new channel is for Spanish, but this channel will keep playing Fortnite, playing Splatoon. Caleones will put full walkthroughs of games as he gets codes on the channel, because honestly, that's the stuff that's been getting views. So this channel deserves to be more dedicated into that. It is not going to be it's not gonna be a schedule. So the channel is just gonna upload. We'll have more of a schedule on the Spanish speaking channel. We'll square that away next weekend. Yep.
Yeah, like you said, the Toys and More Clubs kids, they're going to be participating on this channel, so they're still going to be here. They're going to do live streams. We have a better setup when it comes to the camera and things, so they're going to be able to interact better with you guys as well. So that's going to be an added bonus to it as well while we work on the other one.
Yep. And anyway, RX, I'll send you a message on Skype to let you know. Let's square this away right now. Do you guys want to try to do the show, the Get in Spanish, on Saturdays at 5:00? Is that doable for people?
Saturday at 5?
Yep.
Yeah, it's doable for me.
5 p.m. Central time for me. I mean, so that means it'll be 6 p.m. Caleones time. What's your time zone, RX?
Eastern.
Eastern, so it will be 6:00 your time. Is that okay for you?
Yeah. It's like an hour. It's an hour, right? Like, okay.
Yeah. Okay. It's an hour. If you guys want to, I'm saying 5:00 because by then I should be back home during that day. So and I want to make it early enough so people from Spain and people like that can see the show, right? Hopefully they can catch it at night. Well, at 5:00. What's the time difference over there? The European people are like, if we do 5:00, it's like what, 10, 11 o'clock at night over there.
I think so.
But anyway, we'll figure that out. So we're targeting Saturdays 5:00. Next Saturday, let's do that. Let's meet up again around 4:30 my time, so we can start setting up and be ready for the show. So you guys can be there at 4:30. Next Saturday, we'll do our first episode of the Get In Español. We'll do the old intro because I don't think we'll have an intro ready by then. But we'll start at least putting some Spanish shows in that channel. Anyway, with that, anything to add, Caleones and RX, before we go?
No, I mean, just saying about the when it comes to the schedule, we all have families. We got other people that we care about. We're still gonna be finding ways to be here for you guys as well. By having I guess a bigger group of people talking, that kind of like gives us a little bit of versatility if somebody is unable to make it, so that way if I'm unable to make it, the show can still happen. If Dantes cannot make it, the show can still happen. So that way we can still make sure that we're going to be here for the audience, we're going to be here for you guys, so that you don't feel like we kind of like left you stranded if you're expecting a live stream to go live and we don't. So that's why we've always wanted to have a bigger group of people, so that there's different viewpoints, different there are different characters, different ways of thinking, but also so that there's a bigger chance that we are going to be here as the Force In Unison channel, so we can be here for you. So hopefully this will be for the better, and hopefully that'll help us learn a couple other things as well, so we can come back and apply it to this channel. So we will see, but anyways, we're not going to be gone. We're still going to be here in some capacity, but it's just going to be a little bit different.
Appreciate it, everybody who subscribed today to the new channel. I'm seeing it. I appreciate the love. RX, anything to say before we go?
Okay. I'm sorry, Dante, but Switch Gang, buy it today. The store near you. That's
Okay, okay.
it.
Yes, yes, you guys buy the Switch. Switch, the Switch is an awesome console. I'll say that. Even though I give them shit on the online, uh, my hours on the system shows themselves. Like my plat count has gone down ever since the Switch came out. You guys can go to my profile. You'll see how many hours I put into many games. And I just finished a month ago Octopath Traveler. Put 120 hours on that beast, yeah, and beat 100% the game. So it was cool. A great game, great fucking game. If there's a game that you PlayStation fans should port back, is that one. But now it's coming to PC, so hopefully it won't be that. You don't need that strong of a PC to play that game. If you can play it, because it's really good. Anyway, oh, it's that guy 6969 just came in. You're a little bit late. Need to go back and hear the news. Opening a Spanish channel, just in case if you want to subscribe. So anyway, with that, let's end the show by saying I want to thank everybody who stopped by and watched us in today's episode of the Get In and Get On Nintendo podcast, episode 86, and the last one for now, right here at the Force In Unison gaming channel. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and hit that bell so you can make all of us happy. Also, you should get this podcast on SoundCloud and iTunes for free. I will be opening a new display or a new playlist on SoundCloud. So we will be uploading the Spanish version of the podcast on SoundCloud and iTunes if you want to watch us or hear us over there. Also, don't go to the description box below because there's no channel schedule for this channel anymore. It's just going to be uploads whenever Caleones or the kids have a chance. Also, Facebook page at Force In Unison Gaming. You can get us in contact there if you want anything. If you want to participate on this channel or whatever, contact us on Facebook. Also, show some love to my boy Caleones. Go to forceinunison.wordpress.com and give some clicks and love to my boy Caleones. With all that said, thank you again. Goodbye for now. See you guys. Long live Nintendo.